'cause then you know it's when and everything that goes up reminds me no matter.
Please don't be nonchalant. Please don't be nonchalant. Please. Hello everyone. Welcome back to JojoTalks. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to make this a series, but I really appreciate all of the love from the first episode, I guess that's what you could call it. I'll put it right here. I was like, you know what? If people really want to hear JoJo talk, then I'll just continue to JoJo, I'll continue to talk. As you saw from me just begging on my knees, stop being nonchalant. I feel like you should always be able to be you, right? And you shouldn't have to change for anyone, unless you're like a loser. I feel, let's change that. I feel personally that you should always be yourself. And you should never be afraid of being yourself. You know? And I don't know, it's like if you're trying to change your personality, if you're trying to change who you really are to maybe impress some people or fit in with some people, something like that, because you're afraid of how they're going to perceive you if you can't be yourself, then those people aren't for you. How am I trying to say this? People that you're meant to be with and you're meant to build long-lasting relationships with, whether it be friends or significant others, anything like that, you should feel comfortable in your own skin. Does that make sense? If you don't feel like you can be comfortable around a certain group of people or a specific person, then that person should not be in your life, probably. Because in the short term, maybe the nonchalantness will work, right? Will work in the short term. You can alter your personality to match this other person, okay, right? In the short term, it will work. But the longer that relationship goes on, the less you're going to feel good about yourself. Because every time you see that person, you're going to have to put up like this facade. Like, you could be with one friend, you're totally yourself, You're with your best friend, you feel like you can say anything, you don't have to think too much, you just speak, You just speak your mind, and you know that that other person won't judge you for it. But with this other person, I think this happens a lot with crushes, You have a crush, you like someone, you don't want them to judge you, you don't want to seem, weird around them, but being weird is honestly a good thing. But anyways, as I'm saying, you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of them or anything like that, You just want to be, you're trying to be the person that you think they want you to be. Or you're trying to be the type of person that you think they accept. I'm telling you, that's not healthy. Not healthy at all. Because think about it. Let's say you do change for them, and it works, right? You get a date. Do you really think you're going to have more fun spending time with this person being someone else? Or are you going to have more fun if you feel like you can be able to be yourself? And as for meeting people for the first time and whatnot, I think it's better to get the real you straight out. Get it right. How am I trying to say this? You should never never have to sacrifice yourself, a part of yourself, to appeal to others. Does that make sense? You shouldn't have to think deeply about everything you say. I mean, obviously, think before you speak. That's the best way to go about things. You shouldn't have to like feel pressure immediately time someone asks you a question or talks to you. You know what I mean? And another thing about being nonchalant, why are you not like interacting with people? Like, it's one thing to be shy, okay? But if you're purposefully like just kind of staying back, not talking to anyone, for the point of looking cool, that's not cool. And me personally, I would think less of me. The best way to live is just putting yourself out there, right? I think you've got to talk to people. You've got to make those connections. Laugh. You think those nonchalant people laugh? No, they never laugh. I've never seen a person try to be nonchalant laugh. Okay, they don't even smile. Is that the type of person you want to be? Especially with the way that things are, everything being online and whatnot. I feel like we forget, or maybe don't put as much importance on actually socializing people in real life. I mean, obviously this doesn't go for everyone. Like, they can like text you over, talk online, blah blah blah. But if you think you're gonna get far in life by being nonchalant, you're very wrong. Very, very wrong. So I'm saying, to make you a better person, and not only to make you a better person, but to make you a happier person as well. Just go, just give yourself a push. I once fell victim to being nonchalant. That's why I come with you. that's why I come to you with this knowledge, right? I don't know, like 6th, 7th grade, around that area. I was very shy. In 8th grade, I was like the complete opposite. We won't get to that. And then 10th grade is when I kind of decided to be nonchalant, right? If I hadn't been at a school where I knew like over half the people there already, then the nonchalantness would have killed me. I guess it would have killed me. Because I only talked to the people that I already knew. In every other class where I didn't know anybody, I just sit in the back of the classroom, I'd say nothing. And I'll be honest, it was pretty miserable. I was like, look cool, something like that. And I don't think I looked very cool looking back at it. When I was in the moment, I thought I was the guy. But when I look back on it, I wasn't talking to anyone. I was alone. I said barely anything. I didn't even smile. I didn't even laugh. Do you know that? That's no way to live. So I changed that. And I socialized more. I talked to people more in 11th and 12th, and it was a lot better. It's not only about school. I'm sure most people watching this are in school, but it's not even about school. Talk to your parents. Don't be nonchalant with your family, okay? On a walk, come across somebody, say hi, give them a smile, something like that. Don't just walk past them awkwardly. Say hi, say have a nice day, just little things like that. Don't be so eager to give up yourself to appeal to others. I don't know where I'm going with that. So enormous. I should prepare this better because I feel like I had a lot of things in my head when I was envisioning this video, but then when I actually came to record it, I couldn't really, I just lost everything, so I probably should have written it down. That's another thing, guys. Write stuff down, okay? Because you be forgetting. Just write stuff down, give yourself reminders. I feel like with technology and social media and all that, a lot of things, pointless stuff floods your head and you're forgetting the important stuff. So that can be for another time. Just to recap, don't be nonchalant. Be you. Be creative. Be weird. That's very important. Be weird. Because look at me. Look at me. Just know, BF JoJo is proud of you. Okay? Find the people that are right for you. And you will feel so much happier. You may think you really like this person, you want to do anything to, to have them accept you. Okay? Let's say we're talking about Beckett, the cool kid, right? Oh, Beckett, he's so popular. Beckett's so cool. Oh, Beckett. Oh, Beckett. Oh, Beckett. Look at me. Look at me. Right. Bro. Frick Beckett. Okay? You don't need Beckett. But if you only like Beckett because of his appearance, now what's up here? Or in here? Then, yep, okay, yeah. I should mention it's good to mix with social groups. As long as you feel like you can be yourself. Stay true to yourself, okay? Stay true to you. Don't let anyone change you. Just make sure you never lose who you are, okay? That's the most important thing. Let me know if this video made any sense or had any special meaning to you, or if it was just me yapping about a bunch of stuff. See you. Bye.